What's it been like, Chris, to plan a session? Because this stage one training is prescriptive, it's restrictive. There's only certain things you're allowed to do.
Well, I've been coaching a long time, so it's pretty easy to plan a session. Anybody can follow a book or have a session. It's personality that brings it to life. It's seeing a difference in the player, challenging that. So you can do that. You can do that on an individual basis, but obviously collective training. We are a team sport, so to not actually play in a team is difficult. Training individually to be in a team sport, but it's no problem. Yeah, the staff's been great. Up early, look, set up. Everybody's 2 meters apart, so yeah, it's great.
You mentioned the testing regime. That's starting today for yourself and the players, and that'll be ongoing towards the friendlies and the fixtures that we play.
Yeah, phase 2 of the return to training protocols. You better speak to Nigel about this. Gav's been excellent with getting the information together to collate, so we can then implement for us as a football team. But yeah, it gets quite complex. But like anything in life, keep it simple. Don't panic. Progress and do our best to get it right. And to be fair, that's why I've been a little bit low key as well, because why apply more pressure on ourselves when we're trying to actually get this right for everybody, for the right reasons, for health and well-being, safety and progress of footballers and football clubs. So we've been down here a week already, but yeah, we could have announced that last week, but it's important that we get this right. We've got Marquis, we've got physio, he's got his gear on. He's just took my details and individually took my tests for the virus. So with a bit of luck at what I have here, but who knows?
We've mentioned the core group. The fans are desperate for us to announce signings. Where are we at in terms of that, Chris?
Well, we're in a good place. I'm confident that some good news will be coming your way, but at the same time I want a little bit more. We've spoke at length, obviously with David and Andrew, the chairman, to make sure that we can be in a position to be a little bit stronger in terms of recruitment. But we've done really well, and it's been difficult for players because I've had a lot of conversations and meetings at service stations on park benches 2 meters apart, trying to sell the Carlisle way, which it is. But more importantly, I've got to recruit players similar minded in terms of ambition, energy. I want them to want to be here. I want them to represent us the correct way, what I see as football. I want them to really have a goal that way for the supporters. So I've got to get that right. So it's more mental than actual sort of technical attributes. But of course, we all like to see good things on a football pitch. So you've got to try and squeeze all that into a budget where ours will be pretty low in terms of where it is in the when I read comments and other managers' comments. Salford, Bolton, Mansfield, they're lucky to be in a position to go and get the best two League Two players and try and profess they're not a cash cow and not spending any money. Wow. So yeah, we're not in that position, so I've got to find a way. So I've got to be more resourceful. I've got to find a different way of trying to be competitive to beat them teams that their budgets are far greater than ours.
Is that a challenge, Chris, particularly your first summer at the helm here at Carlisle United, to not have the biggest budget in the league?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's nothing. My working environment in my footballing career after I finished playing, I've always been. I've had to be very resourceful in terms of how we've gone about even getting equipment, where we train. Never mind who we recruit. Carlisle's in a good position for. We've got a couple of training grounds. We've got great facilities for a League Two club. It is really good. But in terms of recruiting players, yeah, you've got to. It's timelines and meeting of people at that point, and we've got to get that right in terms of the mentality to that. Because it's about the group, it's about dealing with Saturdays and Storm Dennis, and dealing with the opposition and everything that comes with being a football player. So I just want to see that great energy in them as a group. So I know what's coming in, so I'm quite confident that's good, and announcements will be made very shortly on that aspect. You know, going a long way around answering your question, but no, I think we can build something, and I want everybody to be excited about that. But I do want a little bit of patience with it, of course I do, because it's got to grow. You know, if you've got the most money, in theory you pay for the answer, and then you got to deliver. We'll have to try and grow something, cultivate, connect, make good, be very competitive, work in a no excuse environment, and go our best to share what I consider is imperative in a football club, the 3-point feeling.